How to start eating healthier if you're 25 years old and up. You know, one of the biggest things is as a coach when it comes to helping others eating healthy, and one thing I always tell them to do first is to look into their routine. And today I want to give you 3 ways that you could do so therefore you can actually start seeing changes within the way that you eat, how much you eat, most importantly, the results and what you see in the mirror. Because I think that's the biggest thing that we try to focus on. It's our aesthetics. Do we look good? Do we feel good? And it matters. It matters when it comes to our relationships, when it comes to our lifestyle, when it comes to the energy that we have to give to others, right? And so biggest thing I want you to do today is to sit down, write some notes, and get some takeaways from this so therefore you can start implementing into your life to really make some big changes. And the thing is, it's small things that we implement that get you those big changes. So let's get into it. Now, within this video, I'm gonna be talking about basically 3 things. I'm gonna be talking about incorporating breakfast and the benefits of that. I'm gonna be talking about how to identify the patterns and things within your routine that are actually holding you back, because those are the actual things that if we are able to change, manipulate, can get you so much more results. And then B is how to actually stay consistent with this over a long period of time. So let's get into number 1. What is the power of having a breakfast into your routine? What does it even do? Why is it so important? Why do people talk about it? And why does it truly matter? And is it the most important meal of the day? To me, I think yes. The reason why I believe having a breakfast is truly important, especially if you're 25 and up, it's if you want to maximize your productivity at work, if you want to focus like no other, then I highly recommend incorporating into your routine. Having a breakfast gives you that initial energy boost that you need to begin your day, which therefore can actually start your day in a positive manner, meaning you don't start your day angry. Yes, angry. I said it. A lot of you start your days angry. You wake up, you immediately get up, run to work, drive to work as fast as you can, and then the minute you're there, you start working like, fuck, I'm hungry. And then that can initiate anything. That could trigger anything. It could trigger stress, it can trigger overwhelm, it could trigger anxiety, it could trigger absolutely anything. So incorporating breakfast could be a huge difference maker to how you start your day and how you feel throughout your day. And this could be something as easy as a peanut butter sandwich, literally, some waffles. It's not the best, but it's something. A protein shake, or some boiled eggs, or you just wake up 30 minutes before you go to work and actually make something that is some value, that has vegetables, and that can really give you some valuable nutrients to start your day and kick off the right way. As well as after a night of fasting, you want to have something in. You want to have something in your system that's going to give you some energy, that's going to give you something to start the day. Because here's the thing, a lot of you struggle with your cravings. A lot of you struggle with late night eating. And sometimes incorporating a breakfast might actually be the key to solving that problem. And here's why. We overeat and binge eat, not because it's just a feeling. Sometimes we overeat and binge eat because we didn't have enough food for the day. We didn't eat breakfast, we didn't eat lunch, we eat one dinner, and out of nowhere, our stomach just goes, and we're like, oh my God, I'm hungry. I need to go to 7-Eleven, I need to go to this, I need to go to that. And now you start feeding yourself, and for some of you, you can't stop until you fall asleep. So incorporating a breakfast might be the key to handling your cravings better. Most importantly, helping you when it comes to your weight management. And last but not least, helping you have some energy so you can utilize that energy to perform better at work, perform better in the gym, and bro, perform better in bed. Come on now. So give it a try and start small. Start with overnight oats, start with a protein shake, start with something that is very easy and simple for you to make, so therefore you can just start implementing into your day-to-day. And after 1 week, 2 weeks, you see some benefits, you feel better, you feel stronger, you have more energy, then just keep finding different variations of that meal or just different meals to incorporate within your routine. And don't tell me you don't have the time. You know you can make the time. You make the time to go to that party, you make the time to go on vacation, you make the time to go show off that car, that watch. Make the time to put your body first and make sure you're healthy, because guess what? If you're sick, enjoying those things is gonna be very, very difficult. So get your breakfast in. And now let's move on to the second one. Now we're gonna be talking about how to identify the things within your routine, the patterns that are holding you back, and how to actually change them so therefore you can see better results. Let's go. And the reason why I wanna talk about your eating when it comes to your routine is because, well, they go hand in hand. Meaning your nutrition kind of drives how you feel and how you do throughout the day. You know, without the proper nutrients, sometimes that can completely ruin a day. And with the proper nutrients, feeling good within yourself, that sometimes can make your day. Most importantly, give you energy to just crushing absolutely everything you're gonna be doing. Especially as a guy who's 25 or as a girl who's 25 who's trying to level up in life. You're going to need to do this. And it's what I like to call doing a little bit of nutritional development. You know about personal development. I like to call this nutritional development. It's kind of goes with personal development, but I like to give it its own category. And what I mean by that, it's getting better with handling nutrition. Because there's so many diets out there, and here's the thing, they work. If you could stick to them, it will work. But for most, they don't. Because most don't identify the things within their life that are really holding them back. Meaning, you skip lunch every day and you just have 3 coffees for the entire day. That has an effect on your weight. That has an effect on your mental. That has an effect on everything that you're going to do. Most importantly, how you do it and how you perform it. And whether you like it or not, it's true. So if that's like a constant pattern for you, one thing that you could do is basically make sure that Sunday you just take 1 hour to prep 5 meals. And that could save you a lot of time, a lot of effort, most importantly, give you a lot of energy throughout the whole week, because now you're not depending on McDonald's, Burger King, and Taco Bell. You already know you have some healthy meals done, so therefore all you gotta do is heat up. And if you don't have a microwave, create meals that don't necessarily need a microwave to actually eat. And that could make your whole week a lot better, give you more focus, give you more energy, most importantly, help you lose weight and really get in shape. And the thing is, that isn't rocket science. That's something easily you could do. You know, it's like, again, going back to the breakfast thing. If it's a constant pattern where you haven't ate breakfast for years and years, and you're still struggling with your weight management or whatever else when it comes to your journey, I would highly suggest you give it a try, because it could change the game for you. Same thing for lunch and same thing for dinner. And even doing that thing that I just said for lunch could dramatically change the amount of quality food that you eat, which could therefore, again, put you in a better position to be healthier and better. As well as identifying the pattern of your late night eating, your cravings. What is it truly that is making you eat food, and what is your relationship with food? Which is sometimes the biggest question I always like to ask people. What's your relationship with food? Is it negative? Meaning all you do is eat junk food, you crave on junk, and you know it's a problem. Most importantly, you're trying to fix that problem, but it just seems impossible to fix. Or is it positive, where you have a positive mindset behind food? You know that not all carbs are the same, because at the end of the day, you can still have the carbs that you love, but throughout the majority of the day, have the carbs that you know are gonna keep you healthy, keep you strong, and keep you in a position to where you are healthier, to where you are more focused, to where you are more intentional when it comes to how you apply things into your health. That's the question. How can you fix that? And I challenge you by fixing that by increasing the quality of your food, just through your routine, slow and steady, by learning to manage your nutrients better. Make sure that you do have enough protein to build the muscle that you want. Make sure that you're not eating so much carbs that's gonna lead you to overeating. For example, when you go out to a restaurant for dinner, instead of getting a burger, fries, and mashed potatoes, that's carbs on carbs on carbs. Maybe get a burger, fruit on the side, or some veggies. For example, for me, whenever I go to a Jamaican party, a Caribbean party, a Haitian party, I see the plates that people leave with. Oxtail, mashed potatoes, gravy, sweet potatoes, flat plantains. I'm like, that's carbs on carbs on carbs. Being able to manage that better will have a drastic change on how you feel and look. I promise you. Because the thing, I used to be the one that does that. Bro, every party I would leave with a huge ass plate. You couldn't tell me nothing. That plate is going home, and guess what? I usually would eat it in one sitting. You usually eat it in one sitting. Don't lie to yourself. Yeah, I'm gonna split this and that. You know the minute that piece of meat or that piece of mashed potatoes, gravy goes into your mouth, whoop, it's depleted. So manage those portions better, so therefore you can put yourself in a better position to truly be healthier. And it's the little things like that that make drastic changes into your routine and what you look like, and most importantly, how you feel throughout your day. Manage those carbs, manage those proteins, and make sure you're getting healthy fats within your diet, again, to make you feel better and give you the focus and energy that you need to keep crushing it. Come on, the little things. If you truly want to change this, journal for a week. Literally, journal for a week of what you ate. Track your macros for a week. It will change the game for you, because once you know what you're doing, how you're doing it, you're more inclined and more mindful about it. Most importantly, you're zooming out to where you're like, oh shit, I'm eating McDonald's 6 times a week, and I'm spending $90 a week just on that. What if I were to just take 30, buy some groceries, meal prep 5 meals? Oh shit, I saved myself $60 for the whole week by just meal prepping a simple food. And I'm sorry for my voice being like that, but you know what I mean. But let's get to the next part. And last but not least, start small. You know, one thing I always see is you guys try to go too fast, meaning you have a whole lot of different things going on in life, and you're trying to change your entire diet, you're trying to change your entire workout, and you're just like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna do it. And here's the thing, some of you are successful within your first 1 to 2 weeks, but then you tend to give up, you tend to slow down. Or some of you are successful for 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, and then you tend to give up, you tend to slow down. Or some of you are successful and you actually implement it, but that's the very few. So how can you actually get yourself to incorporate these things into your routine and make them stick? It's by starting small, doing little baby steps, little action steps. This week, focus on breakfast because you haven't been having it for 6 years. Or it makes you think just saying, oh, I'm gonna change my whole entire diet. now and do it now, it's just gonna automatically work. Your appetite has to get used to that way of eating. Your body has to get used to that way of eating. You know, it's like when I have a client who's been eating 1,200 calories for so long, and when I tell him, yeah, we're gonna have to eat 1,600, like, what? What? I'm like, yeah, you're gonna have to eat 1,600 because you're 1,200, you're eating like a toddler. That 1,600 is what actually your body needs, and they can't fathom that. But the thing is, what I like to do is to start them small. We start at 1,300, 1,400, 1,500, and then we get to 1,600. We don't just jump to it because I know their appetite can't handle that. But with just working out a few times a week, and then from there on eating 1,300 and doing that for 1 to 2 weeks, and then going to 1,400, working out and doing that for another 1 to 2 weeks, and then we slowly creep up to it, so therefore we can get to that big goal. It's the same thing when it comes to your routine, your patterns. Change it slowly, and over time, that small changes will turn to big changes. I promise you. As well, never aim for perfection. Just aim to just get better. Every day, every week. You know, never aim to be perfect at it right away. Because again, this is new to you. So you have to understand that it being new to you, you have to be mindful about it. You will have moments where your brain will tell you, oh, go do this, fold. Say no. That's when you truly start making changes. That's when things really start leading into where you want them to. It's your ability to say, no, I'm good. Because I know what I'm working towards. I know what I'm trying to do. Because you have to understand, man, you're only going to get older. And the older that you get, the more you're going to have to really start securing on your health. So why not do it now? Take control now. So therefore, when you do get older, it's a lot easier to manage. Because you'll have more understanding about yourself, your patterns, and what you've been doing over the course of the past 5 years, and it's always going to help you be better within the next 10 years. You know, I think one of the biggest things is through this life is we try to do things at a speed to where we want change tomorrow, but change never happens tomorrow. Change always takes time. You just take things one step at a time and just build your way up. So yeah, hope this video brought you guys value. Hope you're able to change these patterns, identify what's holding you back, and get healthier, and most importantly, put yourself in a position to where you eat healthier and are stronger. But with that being said, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Have the rest of your day. Stay beautiful, stay blessed. Catch you next time. Remember, subscribe, like, and I'll catch you soon. Peace.